Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode of the ChaosCraft server. Joining you as always, Knux, hello. And yeah, here we are, back on the floating island. I've done a couple of changes since we last had a look around. I've added this portal over here. I'm not sure this is a permanent fixture, but I tried to make it look neat. And this leads back out to my portal in the nether now, so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I'm gonna try and make it so there'll be a portal on the ground down there somewhere that's miles away from this one, so they don't connect and do all that good stuff. I went out and got some more stone as well, I think, but it's not there or there. Yeah, there's some more bits and pieces. I think there's more than that knocking about somewhere though. Yeah. We'll take all the cobble out with us as well. And today I think I'm just going to fill in bits of the island that need to be filled in. Like outer wall sections here. And there. And here. Maybe start getting to work on the dome. Been for all them. We'll be taking that, thank you. Done. Right, stone, bricks. So, obsidian. As you can see, I had quite a lot of fun sorting all the nether stuff out. Gonna see if I can try and get this floor level, because we do need this to complete the floating island. Really, we need to get all this filled in and done and dusted. I've stopped talking again. It is quite early in the morning. Well, not quite early. It's only about 8:30, but no one else is awake. So, yeah. I've started my Let's Play of Quake 4. Yay! And I'm doing it on the second from hardest difficulty because while I may be good at that game, I'm not fantastic. So we're going to be doing it on Lieutenant or Corporal, whatever it is. But yeah. Oh, I need to work out what sort of archway I'm doing here. I'll do that. But that's cool. I'm going to change up in here a little bit. Maybe sort of put something down either side. But for up here, I need to make sure that the stairs and the archways don't connect into each other. So maybe if we do this. There we go. And just do that every time. It's going to make for an interesting walkway up. So yeah, I think we'll just do that. For Quake 4 I've started doing, well I did a half-hour sort of sound test video. It wasn't half hour, it was like a quarter of an hour, so a quarter of an hour sound test video. And the audio will improve on that. Seems to be the story of my life, is the audio. Audio. And I'm just using some cheapy Logitech headset, so there's not really much I can do about it. Unless you guys want to donate and buy me a new microphone, but I can totally understand if you've got your own stuff to spend money on, so Yeah. You don't have to buy me a microphone if you don't want to, it's fine. Right, let's just take a quick look at this. It's coming along. We're filling in this island, it's coming along quite quickly. I can't eat a damn thing, whereas all my food, oh my word. Blech. You might actually see me starve here, guys, won't that be funny? Uh, 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 uh. Bread, that'll do. Alright, chew your beans, chew your beans, chew your beans. There we go. So yeah, filling in parts around the edges. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do here. I wanted this to be the portal room, but unfortunately it's 3 wide in the middle as opposed to 4 wide, which is what I need. So unless I put it sort of side on, and then another one on the other side on, that sort of led into this central bit and then out. There's not really a lot I can do, but I will keep an eye on that, see if anything changes. We'll see what this just looks like quickly. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll just top this up. What's going on along here? I suppose that needs filling in as well, as does this one. And I've got no smooth stone left. Fine, that's cool. Glass for the roof in here. We should probably use stone bricks around the bottom half of this. Although it's already got stone bricks, so maybe just jump straight to glass. Go around the outer edge with glass. Glowstone seems pretty popular. Dark wood. Whoa. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do there. I might try it with the glass, but then it would just be looking out onto nothing. So glass, and then you've got to put something behind the glass like glowstone. Is it really worth it? 22, maybe. How do these go together? Oh, but it's dark wood. Just take some dark wood, spruce wood, and I might try something with sandstone, but for the moment I cannot be asked. We just need to try and get a basic design down in here. No, absolutely not. I might have something here. Bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm not really talking today. Sorry about that. It's probably best that I just get on with it though, considering the trouble we've been having recently. Oh, hang on, I think I've done this side wrong. No? No, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. My mouse is a bit funny today. She's on the fritz. I have got a Microsoft Live Cam that I could start using to record video with. More importantly, the audio. So I might use that in the future to record my videos. I think Generic B started off with a slightly similar setup. He just used fraps and just a cheapy Microsoft Livecam microphone, and he seems to have done alright, so worth looking out for that. Alright, they all need to be smooth stoned. I sort of like this design though, where everything else is going to be backed up into the wall, so this will look... I could probably take you out, although what does that do to... Yeah, no, I leave it in there and we will come back and sort it out later. But I think this is a good feel for this room. So stone bricks around the outside, and then maybe try and get some more of this wood in to go around the upper edges. I still haven't decided what this room's going to be. I kind of like the idea of this being the bedroom, so let's just go grab our bed quickly. And since it's night time, that's sort of like a double bonus. Hello? Hello? Thank you. So yeah, double bonus. We will be able to sleep in this new bed as soon as we put it down. You can go there for now. That's probably not entirely level. No. Let's not have this issue again. I put it back in exactly the same space, because I'm a bit thick. There we go. Job's a good one. I don't know why it just goes like that. So yeah. So that's the start of that area, that bedroom. I need to get more wooden planks, more stone bricks, all this and that, all that sort of stuff. For in here, I need to get a lot more glass, but this is going to be a sick little dome in here, and I've decided that I'm going to go across. I'm going to start it from here across, so start and go over and go down to there, and then on that side do exactly the same arc that's going over, and then fill in all the edge quarters around the outside. So that way you'll be able to make the dome shape a bit easier, because you'll have loads of guidelines. Similar to what we did with the island, with the laying out the island and that. Let's grab some melons. I think I just took that sapling out as well. Did I? I did. There we go. I was kind of surprised to find that the last episode was an hour long. That's pretty cool. When I do clip episodes, they don't usually last. Well, usually they last 15 minutes long, and I'm running around trying to fill them back up with content and that. But that one went pretty well because it lasted to an hour, but at the same time the audio quality was terrible. So hopefully we will be changing all that very soon. I'm still not too sure what we're doing about this other walkway. I need to get some normal... There we go. I know sort of the gist of what I'm doing. That bottom one won't go, will it? Okay. Alright. I know I'm taking it out with the pickaxe. I'm very sorry. There we go. Does that music not mean I'm near like a massive cave? Fair enough. And then beyond this will be some secret room. That isn't quite secret since I'm telling you about it, but you get the idea. Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't what I signed up for. There we go. And this will lead out to over here. And then this will be another room. So let's just have a quick look at this from below. Maybe that wasn't such a bad idea, because then it looks like it's a bit more connected than just on corners. And that goes along there, and then we've just got to maybe run glowstone blocks along there, stone along here, and then make it all fall in together along here. Yeah, I think we could do that. So that's that walkway done for now. I want to put glowstone along the sides, I think. So starting from there up to there, we'll glowstone it. And then underneath it will look like it's part of the design and will look pretty cool. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. Over here, there's a lot of space. But I don't want to just keep putting room after room after room on, because while it's nice to have these rooms, you can't always fill them all up. I mean, unless they start adding loads of new things like the enchanting table and the brewing stand. If they keep adding things like that, then you'll be able to find loads of things for your rooms to do. But if we're just getting wooden stairs and that sort of stuff and all bits and pieces, then there's not really a lot these bedrooms can be. So you've got enchanting room, potion room, bedroom, storage room, furnace room, and storage and furnace rooms usually go together anyway. So I don't know. I suppose you could have a little farm room as well. I like the idea of having a farm room, but I've already said I want to keep the idea of this one. So one source block cascading down through loads to keep it all fertilised land and whatever. If I can do that, but on the upper side of the island, then that would be pretty cool. I might have it so there's a secondary water source on the top, activated by a dispenser, that maybe finds a way to flood all the wheat down into one area. So I could press a button while I'm in my base in the floating island. Press a button, it dispenses, pushes all them into a collection point in there, and from there I can just enjoy my wheat. I'll have to manually replant them though, that's the only thing. And I might have, since we are on the floating island, I might have it so, say we've got a mob spawner somewhere, a big one, and that's going across and feeding down into one collection point. I'd want the wheat farm to filter into that same collection point, so if I press a switch, wheat comes down as well as all the mob drops. If I press another switch, there's a chance you can block the mob drops off, that sort of thing. So I want one collection point for the entire island. That's not going to be it, but this is giving me a good idea. We could turn it into this. So yeah, we'll look out for that. But I definitely like the idea of a cascading farm. The ship's staying. Nick wants to improve it a little bit now that he knows it's staying. But at the same time, this area is going to become dockland, as it were. So all around here will be water, sand, that kind of thing. I might silk touch up some of this, but we're probably keeping this portal here. We're just going to have a pathway that leads sort of round and down and into all these good stuff. So the stairway here is probably going to wrap round to the left, and we'll have our port over here for the right. So look out for that. Expect it all to be coming up soon. This has probably been quite a short video, but I just wanted to make sure I'm getting the updates out there, making sure people can see what's going on. So yeah, we got the bedroom sort of half done, half sorted, walkway, and just other little bits and pieces that needed doing, portal. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Knux. Thank you for joining me on the ChaosCraft server, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And please, please, please look out for my Quake 4 playthrough. I really think you'll enjoy it if you're into them sorts of games. So thanks again. Goodbye.